Hello and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're in the middle of a series of non-Japanese beers, but Asian beers. And these are what are often referred to as export beers. And they're Asian export beers, and they're all lagers, Asian lagers. And we've looked at 5 so far in this series, and we're going to look at a couple more, and actually I found one more just the other day, so that'll be a total of 8 export lagers. And this one is called Bintang Pilsener, and I don't know what Bintang means. I should have checked that. This is made in Indonesia, and apparently it's been going for 80 plus years, the brewery. And it is now owned by Heineken, or at least they're brewed in conjunction with Heineken. And it's a pale lager international premium, and it is apparently the most popular beer in Indonesia. That said, Indonesia is a Muslim country, and apparently only 3% of the population actually drinks alcohol of any kind at all. So, but apparently this is the most popular beer in the very, very large nation of Indonesia. It's 4.7% alcohol, and it has 8 international bittering units, so very light on the hops. And this one is, as it says on the back here, for export only. So I'm not sure if they make a special ingredient for that, or a special recipe for that one. And they do have a few awards on here. The print is too small for my eyes to really get, but in any case, on RateBeer, this one has 690 ratings, 2.11 out of 10. 2 percentile for all beers on RateBeer, and 10 percentile for its style pale lager. On Untapped, 41,795 ratings, an average of 2.92. So quite a bit higher than the RateBeer rating, but still not terribly high. I have rated this before, but it's been about 7 years or so since I did, and we'll see. Okay, it pours out a very clear, completely clear, very pale. I don't like what I'm seeing there. Something floating around inside. Very, very pale straw color. Slightly brown as well. There's something floating around in there. This should be a completely filtered beer. Yeah, let's try the aroma. Let's put it through the light and see what we get here, see what colors come out. Okay, you can see the carbonation kind of rising up there. And okay, like many of these beers, it's got a nose that tastes, or that seems kind of like a Zatz hop, Czech hop. I'm not sure if it is, or something else that approximates that. They use the green bottle as Pilsner Kell used to use, and of course, green bottles are not good for, or not as good as darker brown bottles for keeping out light, which can tend to skunk the beer. And that possibly is what I'm getting here, is skunkiness. Yeah, the best buy date is off, still 3 or 4 months off, but again, it has very similar flavor to the aroma. Something like Zatz hops, but sort of a rude rude kind of sourish fruitiness. Almost like pickled flowers or something like that. Okay, very mild, very minimal hopping, and very minimal malt too. This is clearly a very hot weather beer, and probably best drunk extremely cold. Okay, once again, it's called Bintang Pilsener from Indonesia. This is 4.7%, 8 international bittering units, pale lager. Give it a try. I don't highly recommend this one, but you may want to try it sometime, just for your bucket list. Yeah. So that's it for today, and we're going to look at a few more of these Asian export lagers in our next few videos. I hope you stay around and watch those as well. Subscribe to the channel if you like, and let's go on this little journey of Asian lagers together. We're on a boat now, and we're going to get off it pretty soon. All right, bye-bye.